Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the very hyped up Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate. I've been using it for a few weeks now, so I have my full opinion formed on this now. So if you want to see my thoughts on this very hyped up facial oil, then please keep watching. So first up, I'll just read you what it says on the packaging, and this is the Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate, a revitalizing blend of ginger root, sunflower, and tamarind oils to help correct the visible appearance of skin fatigue. And this, I believe the box says you just drop it on and pat it into your skin. I won't get too much into it. You can look up like how to use the product on the Sephora website, but I purchased this solely because of Genevieve's videos. She was talking about this all the time, always using it as a primer right before her makeup. And personally, I have oily skin, so I tend to get a little scared of oily products like this because I don't want to look super greasy throughout the day. I want to look refreshed and hydrated, but just not greasy. And for some reason, this package just looked like it was going to make me greasy, especially because it's such a liquidy oil. I just felt like it was going to look like sweat on me. So I was a little nervous, but her makeup looked amazing in every video where she used this, so I had to purchase it. And tons of other YouTubers and Instagrammers are always using this, dropping onto their face, whatever. But how I use it is I just take 4 drops of this into my hands, kind of warm it up between my fingers, and then pat it all over the face and neck. And this, I feel, really gives me a nice all-over hydration. I have oily skin and 4 drops is perfect for me, but if you have oilier skin, like super oily skin, 3 drops is plenty. I used 3 drops at first when I got the product because I was scared of how oily it would make me, but I kind of felt that I needed a little bit more hydration, so I was comfortable bumping it up to 4. I tried 5 one day, that was too much. But if you have dry skin, I think you could definitely squeeze out 5 or 6 drops and put it all over your skin and get a really nice intense hydration from it. But 4 drops for me is the magic number. Now, the way I use this product, as you could kind of see in this video, is as a primer. So in that last clip that I just showed, I had already applied all my skincare, applied my moisturizer, and kind of let that settle in. And then once I was ready to do my makeup, then I took the 4 drops of this, warmed it up in my hands, and applied it. So it's kind of a little bit of a primer, and then I go in with, if I'm gonna use another makeup primer, like the Becca Backlight Priming Filter or my by Terry CC Cream that I use as a primer, this Cellulose Tan one. I use the Kiehl's first as kind of my first makeup primer, but after my skincare products. And the reason that that works best for me is because I really kind of have my skincare routine down at the moment, and I don't want to apply it kind of in a different order earlier on in my skincare routine. That's kind of just a personal preference. I did try it earlier on in my skincare routine, and I just found that it kind of absorbed a little bit too much into my skin, and I just wasn't getting the desired effect. I think layering it on top of moisturizer kind of allows it to sit on top of my personal oily skin a little bit better, and then it kind of helps keep the makeup hydrated throughout the day. But in terms of uses for this foundation, there's many. Obviously, you can use it early on in your skincare routine before your moisturizer, kind of as a serum, and I think it works beautifully for that, especially if you have very dry skin. You can also use it, how I've been talking about, as a makeup primer. And then the third way that I think is also really nice is you can mix it in with your foundation. Personally, I tend to be going for a full coverage and a little bit more mattifying look because I have oily skin. But if you have dry skin, mixing this into your foundation is going to look beautiful. It does sheer out the coverage a little bit. It definitely makes it a lot dewier, but if you have skin that needs to soak up the moisture, I would definitely recommend that. But if you have oily skin and want to try out this product, definitely use it as a primer. I find that that is just the nicest way to get the same effect without it being too much and too greasy all over your face. And as the final part of my review, I just want to talk about kind of the effects of this product and what I've seen it do. I really feel that this has evened out the tone of my skin, and after using it every day for the past 3 weeks, I think now, it really has made my skin more even toned. And I also think that it's keeping it more hydrated throughout the day. As I've mentioned, I have oily skin, but always throughout the day, I'm kind of oilier through the T-zone and my cheeks are kind of dry, but this oil really helps it to stay even and balanced throughout the day, so it doesn't get super oily or super dry. It kind of just keeps it happy all day long and also keeps it from getting red and irritated. And I've tried it with many different of the foundations that I have, and some of them irritate my skin more than others, but using this product underneath them has really helped my skin get less irritated by a little bit stronger or more drying foundations. The only warning that I have for this product, especially if you have oilier skin like me, is to let it sink in before you apply your makeup. A lot of the times I'm using this in the morning when I'm rushing to get ready, so I've kind of just put on my moisturizer, then I throw on this oil, and then I put on my primer and my foundation, bam, 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 right after each other. And doing that really makes my makeup move around throughout the day because my skin didn't have a chance to absorb it. And I would also be careful applying this too close to the eyes. It doesn't irritate my eyes at all, and I find that it really actually helps hydrate them. So on no makeup days, I'm lathering this all over the face. But on makeup days or when I'm wearing a long winged liner or something like that, this definitely, I've noticed, has made my makeup move a lot more, especially my eye makeup kind of can slick right off because it is such a watery oil. But I think allowing it to absorb, so taking a few minutes after your moisturizer, waiting for that to absorb, then taking this on and waiting a few minutes for this to absorb, and then going in with your makeup, I think makes a world of difference because your skin can kind of drink it in. So instead of having this mix with your makeup and kind of have it slide around, it's already kind of absorbed and your skin's really reaping the benefits. So I would say that that is the best way to use this. Just make sure it absorbs if you don't want your makeup to move throughout the day. So after all the hype about this product, it smells great. It also, I think, is very helpful in evening out skin tone and keeping the hydration level of your face balanced. I would definitely say that it helps correct the visible appearances of skin fatigue because personally it makes my skin look a lot more balanced. That's just my personal experience. But if you have oily skin and want to give a try to this very hyped product, I would recommend it. I don't think you definitely need it, but I've certainly seen a difference using it, and I'm going to continue using it every day under my foundation just because I think it helps my skin seem less red and irritated and just keeps it happy all day long. And that's it for this review of the Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate, this very hyped up product. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my opinion of it and seeing my review with oily skin and using this product. As always, I'm uploading 2 days a week at the moment on Monday and Thursday, so please subscribe down below if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching.